welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies. In the last episode, we did Column Like Museum and Bob Slepadonza, some pretty on the harder end of mini games, difficulty-wise. But now we're going to move on to what should be some quicker ones, at least these first two. Zombie Nimble, Zombie Quick, which is basically just a normal pool level, except everything is fast. Which, basically, they had that feature in the second game where you could make everything go at 2 times speed. That's basically what this is. Duh. I don't really have a plan here. I don't really have a plan with any of these recordings, really. Like, maybe I should, like, try to think of strategies or something to do in these videos. But I don't, because I honestly just play this game and just kind of relax. If I have anything to talk about, then I'll talk about it. If not, then I'll just mumble about words. Words, Morty. Words, what do they mean? What do the words mean? Mason, Jesse, Marty. You know, despite the fact that everything's going fast in this level, something tells me it's going to take a while based on the fact that there's 4 flags. Oh no, that sun disappeared, whoops. You know, I feel like I should, like, buy upgrades or something, but I don't think I can afford it now that I've spent so much money on Cattail. It's like, I still haven't bought the last seed slot upgrade, which is something you kind of, like, really want to have by the time you get to survival. Or at least the hard survival modes, because the survival you have the normal survival and then you have hard survival. Yeah, using Snow Pea basically makes the zombies go at normal speed while you get to shoot twice as fast. I remember using the fast speed button in Plants vs. Zombies 2 quite a lot, because I started talking about it in the last episode, but like a lot of the difficulty in Plants vs. Zombies basically comes from like the first, like, just the first part of the level. They just throw stuff at you and you don't have your defenses up yet, but once you have your defenses, you can just kind of sit back and watch. So a lot of the time I just did that. I would put the speed up button on, just watch the game play. I didn't really have to do much, because once you have your defenses in the game, once you have your defenses in this game, you're kind of golden. Yeah, there's not really much I can do here other than just keep planting repeaters until they just melt. I got so many tangled melts that it's gonna take, you're gonna have to throw quite a couple of these at me for it to matter. Even then, I've already got tall nuts. Oh yeah, they're probably gonna throw quite a lot of things at me. It's at like moments like these where you don't really even need like tall nuts and stuff, because they just get mowed down before they can reach you. I only put them in the pool levels because those dolphin zombies are like really fast, especially in this level. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of this sunblower back here and put more repeater in place. Waste of fix. Yeah, they're really throwing that many dolphin zombies at me, but they're already starting to overpower the kelp. Kinda ridiculous when you think about it. That was the last kelp on that row. Oh, they're throwing 2 of them at me. Wow. That's one thing that gets kind of annoying, is having to collect all this sun. And then the level's twice as fast, you get sun twice as fast. You know, I'm surprised that was never a thing. Well, might be a thing in the sequel, but you have the magnet shroom, which gets rid of metal, but then you have the upgrade. Called the, I don't even remember what it's called, but it basically picks up money, so you don't have to worry about picking it up. I don't think there's ever been a plant whose sole purpose was just to collect sun, so you didn't have to. I feel like that would be a pretty useful plant. They have to be pretty fast, though. Might have to get, like, at least 2 or 3 of them just to be able to collect all the sun before it starts disappearing. I do wonder how much focus being spent on sun collection and how much better you can possibly do with the game if you have to worry about it. There we go, the Tangled Pelts have won the war against the Elven zombies. That throws it up in the end. So yeah, that's that whole level. It still took about 6 minutes though, so you know, it was decently long despite the fact that the whole point of the level was that it was going quick. Alright, Whack-A-Zombie. This is the exact same as what it was in Adventure Mode, as far as I can tell. It's probably harder, but like, not really much you can do with this other than just spam more zombies at me. I do wonder if my strategy of getting rid of the graves and not using Ice Shroom at all. I don't know, why is Potato Mine even an option? Like, how... I can think of very few situations. You'd have to have some extremely specific scenarios where Potato Mine would be the right call. Just ignoring Potato Mine, so I don't even know why it's there. I wonder how much harder I actually make this on myself by just basically spending all the sun I get on Grave Busters immediately rather than saving up for Ice Shrooms. Can't ever really think of having trouble with this level. Then again, I don't normally remember having trouble with this game in general, and so far I've died at least twice, right? I died on the Invisible, and I died on Bobsled Bonanza last episode. You get rid of the graves, and then they just give you more graves, but you always want to put them in front because that makes... because then they're closer to the edge of the screen, and you lose. Okay, finally, we finally found a plant. Now I'm wondering whether I should end the episode watering the plant, or start the next episode watering the plant. I don't know, we'll see how I feel, because I'm definitely doing at least 3 minigames this part, because we're less than 8 minutes into this recording, and I'm like halfway through the second minigame. We're gonna do at least 3 minigames. I don't remember how long Last Stand is. I mean, I know how long it is, but I don't remember how long it took, you know? Playing those games of Chuck E. Cheese, Charles Entertainment Cheese's abode, where you would play the games, you gotta whack the things, and get the points, and get the tickets, use the tickets to get the things. I'm trying to like remember if when I went to Chuck E. Cheese, if like they even had the animatronics. Like, I'm pretty sure they did. They might have gotten rid of them at some point when I was still going. Like, I swear there were some points where I went to Chuck E. Cheese and they still had the animatronics. I remember being freaked out by it a little bit. Wow, they are really coming at me right now, aren't they? Really having a click. You know what? Forget what I said. I literally don't have enough time to plant graves. Love it. Oh, this ain't good. This ain't good, Morty. But it's fine, actually. They're slowly... Oh, no, they're going fast. Fast. Wow, this is... I seriously do not remember having any trouble with these types of levels, but apparently it was worse than I thought it was. I used to keep on coming. Oh, jeez. Come on now. I can't even pick up the sun. The sun's getting in the way at this point. Wow. expected it to be. But it's done. 2 mini games in 10 minutes, so now we're getting on to Last Stand. Oh boy. Actually, you know what? Let me check the shop. I'm gonna go ahead and buy Wintermelon. Seems pretty good to me. And while I'm at it, I'm going to buy another seed slot. Wow, I did not remember 10 seed slot is $80,000! That is ridiculous. I'm not gonna be able to afford that till like the end of the game. Yeah, I don't really have too much of a idea of what I want to do here. I maybe should have saved some money for Spike Rock, but I did not, so well. I don't know. Maybe you. Maybe you. I don't know. I probably should put some cattails, maybe, but you know what? We're just gonna see what happens here. $300, that would be... I could put 4 more melon bolts out. And there are 5 lanes left. You know what, I'm just gonna start laying the foundation. Or I can't do math, and I'm really dumb, because I was easily able to fill that out. Okay, that's something on the internet forever, is I can't do basic math. Cool. Well, let's see how this goes.
The zombies are coming.
So yeah, the thing about the Wintermelon is, because it has the splash damage of the Melon Bolt, as long as there are zombies in the 3rd and 5th rows, then the splash damage will also affect the other rows. The only downside of that is, of course, when there aren't zombies in that row, but eventually they should start throwing so many zombies at me that it should always be the case that there are zombies on the row. Yeah, it's for levels like these, you do have to kind of wish they had that speed up feature here too, but they don't. Wow, that guy's already gotten pretty far in, huh? Yeah, you normally have 2 types of strategies with these like, levels where you have a bunch of zombies at you. You either go with the Melon Pulse, or you go with the Torchwood strategy, and the reason for that is just because when you have this many zombies at you, splash damage basically becomes the key to victory. Because if you're only doing damage to 1 zombie at a time, they're just going to take you out just by sheer numbers. They're going to overrun you. So you gotta have splash damage of some kind. How much sun do I get from just one thing here? Not a whole lot, if I'm being honest. I'll put down a few spike weeds.
The zombies are coming.
Yeah, I'll have time to maybe put down 1 spike weed and then... And then I guess after that I can spend the rest of the sun maybe repairing the tall nuts. I don't know, maybe I should put down more winter melons, because maybe it'll get better later on the waves. There's more zombies, but they're really not being even with the zombies here, so I'm not able to freeze them all. Now, I can see the dolphin zombies becoming quite a bit of an issue, because they're just gonna blaze past everything else, get right to the Tallnecks, and then start munching on them, and I'm not gonna be able to slow them down when they do it. I don't know. I need to just start putting down more winter melons. But I do want to have at least a spike wheel on every land row, because, you know, as soon as they start breaking through, you see, this is an issue right here, isn't it? I need something to slow this guy down, but I can't. And I remember having like foolproof strategies to this that I would like do over and over again, but I don't remember what any of those are. Yeah, they're munching through that. That is unfortunate. Really threw a bunch at the bottom row. Okay, at least now we're able to freeze them because these zombies have gotten caught up. Alright. What do I do here? You here. I think I'll just save the 200 sun. And then, if there's a situation where a row replace a tall nut, and I'll go ahead and do that. No, I probably should have put this back on another row, because there's no way I'm going to be able to afford another row of melon types. So I really should have just given myself a leeway of one more tile. You know, now that I realize it, I don't have lawnmowers. If I lose, I just lose. If they get past me, I just lose. Which, to be fair, unless you got to like the very last wave, you're probably gonna lose anyway. Not really much to do here but observe and hope that nothing goes too wrong. And I'm surprised they haven't... Okay, you gotta kill that guy. You've got to kill that guy. You aren't killing that guy. You know, I think there was a version of this game. It might have actually been the phone version. Actually, I think it was the phone version now that I think about it. And I've talked negatively about version of this game in the past for good reason. But like that version had last stand levels. Like it was last stand was like its own game mode. And they had like last stands for like every single world. Kinda neat. And I remember in the sequel they kinda just made last stand its own thing. That would just happen sometimes. Like some of the levels would just be last stand levels. Kinda neat. You know what, I probably shouldn't do this. Now wait. It's gonna start putting down the winter melons, but no, things are going okay so far. As long as they keep being even with the zombie distribution, which they just aren't. Look at this top row. Look at what the top row has to deal with compared to what this row has to deal with. How is this at all even? Look at this bottom row. What is going on here? Yeah, keep sending the screen door zombies on this row and just send football zombies on the bottom row. That's really... Yep. I'm not dealing with this anymore. Freeze the stupid football zombie. But yeah, the strategy works most of the time. This, like, works pretty well on survival. Like, this level is just not being even with the zombie distribution, so... Alright, this is going to be an issue. Oh man, they're just chomping on that tall nut. So I've completed 3 flags, and that means after this there'll be 4 flags, so I only actually have 1 more wave to deal with after this. Which is pretty good. Hopefully we can get through that last one. Okay. Come on! It's really gonna take you quite a while to get rid of this one bucket head, isn't it? Doo-doo-doo, waiting for the one bucket head to die. Come on, wow, they actually... There's not much to do here, but put this here, replace you, and hope for the best.
Zombies are coming.
It's the last flag, just gotta beat this one and we're all good. I gave myself no insurance though, so if things go bad, there's nothing I can do about it. Just gotta hope that they don't send so many stupid dolphin zombies at me that I'm not able to do anything about it. Oh, there's another plant for the Zen Garden. Wow, how many parts got in plants for the Zen Garden? Now I got 2 in the same part. Isn't that something? Yeah, normally when I think of strategies for this that are more like conventional, more like out there strategies, so all the strategies you beat this are like either that bottom row game, are you kidding me? So yeah, what zombies come on what row is RNG in this game really just threw 5 football zombies on the same row. Game, what do you want me to do with that? That is absurd. I might lose. I might actually just lose, because the bottom row has had the worst RNG I have ever seen in this game. Come on, you can do it, guys. Alright, I think we're good. But that was ridiculous. That is some of the worst luck I've ever seen. Like, there was like no football zombies anywhere else, and they just threw 5 football zombies on the same row. Well, I'm sure I'm glad I had enough sun to replenish that tall nut, because if I didn't, they were going to get through, and I was just going to lose. Alright, there we go. Yeah, normally the conventional strategy is either use the winter melon setup, or you use Gatling P Torchwood. But the problem with Gatling P Torchwood is, it does more damage overall, but you don't slow them down, so you gotta kill them faster. So, we still got some time. I guess I'll water these 2 plants, and that'll be the end of this episode. Doing some gardening in my plant game. Who would have thought? They brought back the Zen Garden in the sequel. It just wasn't the same, man. It just wasn't the same, because it was like, they had a gameplay reason for that, is because if you water the plants, then they will become boosted, make the levels easier. But in this game, it's just a side mode. You don't have to worry about it. It's just something you want to do. You don't have to do it, but if you want to do it, it's there, it's neat. Oh, it's a scaredy shroom, which means I can't grow him until I purchase the nighttime thing, which is not going to be for a very long time. If at all, actually, because at this rate... Because I'm not gonna play past, once I've finished the survival modes, I'm basically done. And there's a lot of things to spend your money on in this game. Like, I've got to buy these upgrades. Gotta buy this slot, which is just absurdly expensive. Isn't there an 11th slot? I think there is. How expensive is that one? And then you have these. I haven't even bought these yet because I haven't needed to use it. But yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to buy everything in this game before the series is over. Anyway, that was this episode, and next episode we'll probably do these 2 mini games, and then probably one more episode with these last 2 mini games. So I'll see you then.